Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Seer1 seems to have done a broadcast for the year 2024 with regard to the Zambian political landscape, and he gave his 2 cents on a couple of things. So let's just go through the things that he has spoken about. So this is the post that he made. Prior to this, he did a live stream talking about the same Edgar Lungu, Hakainde, Hichilema, and the prospect of 2026 elections and what's likely to happen. And so this is what he put up in this statement that you see on screen is just an extract of the live stream that he did. So this is what he said. I have made it clear, Edgar Lungu will not stand as president in the year 2026. Those deceiving him can continue fooling him, but will definitely come back to this post later and say, but Seer1 said it. In my live broadcast yesterday, I advised him to become a political godfather. Edgar Lungu is currently the richest former president that ever ruled the nation of Zambia. With bank accounts in China, Dubai, billions stuck in, he says, Swaziland, as I assume you meant to say Switzerland. In Swaziland, thanks to billions that he looted while in power, and thanks to His Holiness, Reverend Bishop Hakainde Hichilema, for his methodical, heavenly, and most holy approach towards the fight against corruption. He's being sarcastic there, clearly. So that's President Hakainde Hichilema, and then the reference that he made there. The president here was with the Pope. Let's see, yeah. If Edgar Lungu is serious with life, let him let go of PF and form among the faithful. Let him anoint a person as president for the newly registered political party and mobilize in readiness for an alliance in 2025. So meaning a political alliance of the opposition. It is too late for the PF, and PF died because of greediness of Mr. Lungu. Had he allowed a convention and supported a winning candidate, which he would in turn become a godfather to, PF would be mighty and ready for 2026 election. Edgar Lungu should have learned something from his godfather, Rupia Bwezanebanda, and he gives an example of Barack Obama as a godfather to Joe Biden, the current president of the United States, says, and so on. There is more to gain being a godfather than being a president. He says. Let him step aside. The same group of people that deceived him when he was president have surrounded him and deceived him more. And unfortunately, he has given into their ill advice and will cry the second time soon. Leave the stage now. Leave PF too. PF has died with Mouth Samba. Take the advice that I have given you, that I've given to you, or cry later. And for those of you shouting ECO 2026, you can continue. As well, expect a lot of insults in the comment section from you. I've seen it before. I've been there before. But this movie will end the way it has always ended. I rest my case. So those are his 2 cents with regard to the situation with Edgar Chagwa Lungu. In other news, also Chirifetari also weighed in the same conversation. So Chirifetari says, I'm not a papa, but Seer1 and I agree on a number of things, even on Brian Munduvile. If this one starts talking, meaning Seer1, if this one starts talking, what is why UPND are still sorting out people, sorting out people perceived to be PF, creating more enemies. I am sorry, the new dawn will cry. Instead of making friends, they are busy kicking us out. So it simply refers to Chief Etiari in recent past has been making efforts to be in the good books with the UPND. It could be because of the court cases that he has, a number of court cases. So probably they want to be fixed because just yesterday he was fined 20,000 kwacha, or if he did not pay that money, he would be serving a 9-month jail sentence. And he even posted something to say, today I would be in prison, posting from there to say, counting day 2 of a 9th-month sentence. So he's been reaching out to the UPND so that they can incorporate him in some way in their political system. They do not want anything to do with him because he flips flops. Like you can never count on him. He moves to where it's beneficial for him. So if a situation turns and it's not longer beneficial for him, he moves out. So probably that's why the UPND don't want to have anything to do with Chilufya Tayari. So he says they keep on they're busy kicking us out. Look at what happened to Brian Mwale. Brian Mwale, that's the individual that was resigned from ZNBC, and then the new job that he was likely to take up at Zema, he was fired from that. So that's the illustration is given there. Look at what happened to Brian Mwale. That's a story for another day. Anyway, that's a story for another day. This guy, Seer1, is like a thorn stuck in the wrong side of the body. You can't stop him. I mean, you can't stop or eliminate him. So whenever UPND, watch out. So he's simply saying, if the way that this guy started talking, it's a warning to the UPND. They better be ready. That's Chief Etiari for you. By the way, I still stand with Brian Munduvile. So you see, for a while, he was trying to join the UPND, but he says he still supports the Brian Munduvile. This is the individual that is still in the PF, the side for Edgar Lungu against Mao Samba. So he's all over the place with this. You cannot say you want to be in the good books with the UPND and then also supporting a candidate in the PF. So he says, by the way, I still stand with Brian Munduvile as an alternative. At least with him, I will not have to be on the bench. I'm even forgetting how to kick politically. Anyway, Brian Munduvile also has a big brain, so he endorses Brian Munduvile and says all that. But the UPND don't want to have anything to do with him. And another thing with Seer1 is that he seems to have a serious big audience in Zambia. That no matter what he tries to do, he can never do without Zambia in the sense that all his posts have to do with Zambia in some way. His algorithm is very centered here. So most likely in this build up towards the 2026 election, you expect more of his presence online, speaking on various issues, building to that. So he has advised the PF to say, let them just form another party and then work towards an alliance with Fred Membe and the rest of the opposition as they build out to that. But otherwise, Edgar Lungu being on the ballot box in 2026, that's likely not to happen. So I don't know what your thoughts are, but I think that's the situation also. The likelihood of him being allowed to stand is very unlikely. And him going through and winning, that's another story. In as much as Seer1 highlighted to say he still has that 1.8 million people backing him, it's debatable. We wait and see how that plays out. But then again, if he endorses another individual from the PF camp, the others are likely to jump ship. That's been his fear, I suspect. Because if he endorses GBM, then Akambwile and the rest of them will feel betrayed and they don't want to do anything with it. If he endorses Munduvile, so that's where the debate is. Right now, they might align with Edgar Chagwa because it's beneficial and they suspect they might pick the individual that he picks. But if he picks one individual and they realize that they're not the one, the likelihood of them supporting that individual, we wait and see how it plays out. If they unify behind that one individual, then well and good. But the likelihood of that being the case, I don't see that happening. Yeah. So that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. What are your thoughts? I'll catch up later. My YouTube channel. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, you click on the notifications to get the notifications of every video that I upload. I try to upload every week, sometimes every day of the week, but definitely each week you expect a video. So make sure you click on the subscribe, like this video, and there's much more on the playlist. So visit the channel and see you around.